he would have got inside the 5 liters. And then when he got down to this turn, he would have gone straight, skipped the turn. He'd take him down to the next county and then turn and let him sort it out after the fact. We miss Chuck Kaiser.
Now remember, 15 seconds to kill. 15 seconds is what the 2.5s have, an advantage over the 5
They got to
liters.
get moving. They're at 20 right now. They got to be here at the line at 15 to get the full advantage that they can.
Danny
It's gonna
Walls,
work. He's going to nail it.
Danny Walls will have full advantage. Right behind him is the 75. And now look behind him, coming up the corner will be the 5 liters. That is a lot of ground to make up in 4 laps. Danny Walls in the almost heaven right outside his shoulder. Dan Francis driving.
Whoa! Brody flying that boat as he comes to the start. Does he want to win this thing? You bet he does.
Ken Brody at since the 12 is bound and determined not to let a 2.5 stock bite him and get him. Now, the amusement 222 Norm Innsbruck will also try to make way a little bit back to the backstretch we run. 2.5 liters. Dan Cransford driving extra stock against Danny Walls. We almost have it. They still have about, looks like 1/2 of a backstretch lead over the 5 liters.
Now these two 2.5 stocks up front are racing each other. If I'm 3rd or 4th in a 2.5 stock, I'm going to run out in about lane 7. Make those 5 liters go out all the way around me. Give them the big view of the race course.
We'll see what happens. These two up front are going side by side. A lot of money on this race, folks. A lot of it is being paid out for this invitational. Here comes the 75. Then it's going to be the 55. Here they come now down the line. Here's your first 5-liter pass. Ken Brody's going to step on the inside of Superior Miss.
And he didn't go out around him. He went inside him.
Also coming through is going to be Norm Innsbruck in the amusement 222. Superior Miss has now been falling off the mark.
He's gained 5 seconds in that 1 lap, but 1 down and 3 to go. Cranford's got a big lead. I don't know if he can make up that kind of time or not. You know he's got his foot in it. That's all that boat has. I guarantee he's holding it wide open.
It's only 1 lap down. They still got to run 3 more. Now about 1.5 down. And once more, here come the 5 liters. Now they are reeling in Scott Liddycoat. Both of them together. One on the outside, one on the inside. Norm Innsbruck to the inside. On the outside, look at him. Gets a little light out there. Ken Brody. Okay, now they've got the second 2.5. Now they got their sights set on Danny Walls in the almost heaven.
I would not want to be Scott Liddycoat right now to get past 1 on each side. The other 5 liters decide to go out around him. He's not leaving a hole in there for him. But 2 down and 2 to go for Ken Brody.
Scott Liddycoat said, it's not that easy. It's not going to be that easy to get around me. So now here comes Ken Brody. Norm Innsbruck is just getting a pass back there by Scott Liddycoat. I mean, an absolute pass back there in the back. Now, 2 laps down. 2 laps to go. Here goes Ken Brody. Now he's trying to reel in. Look at that down in the corner of turn 1 and 2. Scott Liddycoat and Norm Innsbruck are shaking hands as they go by one another.
He left him a lane and an inch, and that guy with the 5 liter just stuffed it in there and said, you better move over, buddy. I'm going to stripe you.
That's like a great big 18-wheeler running next to a Datsun. You got to move over and let him pass. Here we come, back down to the far corner. And again, here comes that big 5 liter. Ken Brody now trying to run to the backside of Mr. Danny Walls in the almost heaven. Uh-oh, the white flag's out. That means if it's going to happen, it'll have to happen here real quick.
Cranbush looks like he can pull this thing off, and is he going to be on cloud 9? I'd be 2 5 liters with a 2.5 stock.
Here comes Ken Brody. He's got now 3/4 of a lap to do it. Look at him, slam it down into that corner. Ken Brody is absolutely trying to get around the corner, get everything he's got. He's got about 1/2 of a lap to go in order to catch that number 75 up there. A lot more horsepower, but not a lot of time.
15-second lead. I don't know if he can do it. He did it. He started right at 0, so it's not like he spotted him any more than a 15 seconds. But Cranbush nailed that start right at the 15-second mark. He was, if we had a picture, he was right in the picture as that clock hit 15.
Oh, would it be interesting if they had 1 more lap to go? If they had to run 5 instead of 4. But that's not the way it works in the rule book. Here we go. They're going to wave the checkered flag. You'll see the 75 come by. Ken Brody ran out of time. Not enough for the 5 liter. The 2.5 stock will pull it off. A great valiant effort, however, by 8600 since the 12. Followed by Norm Innsbruck in the amusement 222. Then Danny Walls in the almost heaven. Scott Liddycoat will come around after that. He'll be driving airborne. And Superior Miss on the back corner will take the final spots.
It's a good thing there isn't a pit party tonight, because this could get ugly with the conversations that are going to take place over this deal. I guarantee it.
I'd have got you if I didn't have that 15-second disadvantage.
Yeah, they spotted you way too much. I can hear him now. He's going to go up next to him and maybe give him a little wave. Tell him he's number 1, maybe.
They should only give you 10 seconds. I don't know what that 15 seconds was all about. That right there was just too much time.
Cranbush, he's had a perfect weekend. He's going to be walking on cloud nine on the way out here. He's going to go away a lot richer after winning that
Yes, he is. Mr. Cranbush has a lot.
You know, Cranbush is going to be talking about that all the way home, all next week, the rest of the year probably. I beat a 5 liter.